Hello? Mm-hmm. Okay. How everybody doing? All right. I'm doing okay. Mm. Yep. How everybody doing on YouTube? All right. Mm. Everybody okay? So today I am talking about what it's like to be transgender, transphobia, and about acceptance or to be a trans woman. To be a trans woman, you gotta have acceptance, or you will never make it as a trans woman. If you can't accept yourself as a trans woman and you listen to what other people or the outside world got to say about trans people, you will not make it at all. You will not make it at all as trans people, you know. So you decide, okay, I'm not gonna accept it. I'm just gonna be in denial. I'm just gonna be what other people want me to be. That's kind of all right. And you got a right to be whatever you want to be. Sorry about that. You got a right to be whatever you want to be. And about accept yourself as a transgender woman. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know. So you want to be a woman, you gotta accept it. But it won't work if you can't accept that you're a woman. Mm-hmm. Sorry about this live thing. Mm. I'm just cool for you mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm cool for you mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. This guy. Who's your first? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Who's your first? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I make you hungry. So I'm hungry. I ain't nothing to eat. So, yep. A turkey now. I eat a turkey. Mm-hmm. Mmm. That turkey good. Mmm. Mmm. Good, but also strong. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. All right. You all know about Look what time I ate on live stream. Mm. Somebody say I saw Emily eat on a live stream. Yep, that's true, hon. So I cooked all this about for the 4th of July. I had fun at for the 4th of July. I went out to people's houses on the 4th of July. But I also cooked too. I cooked and I still ate out at people's house. I still went out to the house and ate. I'm watching Law and Order, Season 5, 1994 and 1995 season. Jerry Orbach played Detective Lady Briscoe. After the first season, trapped in the car at the pop school. That the second season of Cracker Curry. And that is the 5th and the final season of Chris North. Mm, 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 mm. 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 Right over here. Yeah. That bell. Mm. I might just get rid of the live stream. I will say. Do I want to keep this? Uh, I'm a lady. I'm a trans woman. Uh, I could eat like a lady too. I'm a lady. Oh, I'm a lady. Mm-hmm. All right. Later, why me eat? I'll talk later about transgender acceptance. Mm. I ain't got no bowel so. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, good. Good. Food is good. Yeah, watch me eat. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I'm a plus size transgender woman from Georgia, McCray, Georgia. That first time you see me eat on live, if I make you hungry, you should tell me, Emmy, I ain't want to make you hungry. uh, uh-huh. Cause I was hungry. Mm-hmm. Last time I had a lot of them, I was real hungry. Mm-hmm. Wash it down with some spikes. Now, if we get a YouTube copyright, I'm sorry, YouTube. I gotta show that spike. I gotta show that spike. Ooh, spike. Hope I don't get a copyright. Now, if they get a copyright, I ain't worried about it. YouTube. I got McDonald's. Uh, uh, mm-hmm. So did I have fun for the 4th of July? Yep. I went to a couple people's houses. I went over to Miss Lena Clemens' house. I went over a couple people's house. I went to Miss Lena's house. I went over Ralph and Rufus' house. Ralph and Rufus Carol house. Mm-hmm. So, I went over there and I had fun. That's what you do. You have fun. Um, but I did cook out. I cooked me some chicken, some macaroni and cheese, and some ribs, and some baked beans. So I cook a lot, but the problem is I cook a lot, but I want to go to other people's house for the 4th. I just don't want to stay home. No, I just want to go to other people's house. I don't want to stay home. That's the problem on the 4th. Every 4th, some people stay home. I just don't, you know. But that up to you if you want to go out or you want to stay home. Some people stay home because they gotta go to work that day. But some businesses are closed for the next day, like the water pays, uh, the bank, most zoos. So 4th of July was on. So 4th of July was on uh, Sunday. Since it's a federal holiday, some businesses the next day is 4th of July. You see how it works. The next day is 4th of July. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. But that how it goes. And then you got that Juneteenth celebration. You know what I would say about Juneteenth? It's just symbolic. It's just symbolic. But no, but what you know what people want is money. Black people, Asian people, they gave Japan reparations. What about the black people reparations? Do I think black people deserve reparations? Yes, I do. Do I think that Joe Biden will give black people restoration? No. Because Joe Biden is a neoliberal. Mm. The same Joe Biden who lied about the $2,000 stimulus check, you know he's not going to give you $2,000. $2,000 a month. That in Canada. That in Mexico. But no $2,000 in America? You gotta find that strange. No $2,000 in America. You gotta find that strange. We are the richest country in the world. And tell me what the now, if this video get throttled for me to talk about something, I'm gonna talk about something that YouTube might not like, and I might lose some subscribers. So, but yeah, I might lose some views. But I'm gonna talk about like this: we are the richest country in the whole entire world, and you telling me we don't have no money for intertrussia? And this for a transgender woman from Georgia pouring this out. Because I see that, some people say, oh, transgender people don't care about these issues. Yeah, I care. I care about my community. Most trans people, transgender women, care about their community. I do too. And I know a couple of transgender women care about their community because they see what happened to their community. Where you gay, trans, or not gay and trans, are you straight? So we see what's going on. That they spend all this money on the military. This is the reason why most America don't have nothing. Because they spend all this money on the military industrial complex. And anybody who want to know what the military industrial complex is, I tell you what the military industrial complex is. I tell you who they are. They are there to make sure that we be in war forever. War is business to the military industrial complex. They don't care that people get killed. They don't care that people get killed overseas. They don't care because they're making money out of war. They like Wayfield, and guess who Joe Biden picked for Wayfield? A black man. The black man, you would say, okay, yay, the first black man. I'm happy. The first black man, just like Kamala Harris and Barack Obama, you would say, yay, the first black, the first this. We breaking barriers. But I'm cautioning. Guess what? They breaking barriers for themselves. They're not breaking barriers for the common good because they are neoliberals. They are warmongers, just like Lord Austin. So what that you have a first black man in the Pentagon bombing other brown people in the Middle East. And he also go around, it got something to do with the police, because the police and the military pretty much together in some cases, because the military trained the police, and guess what? The same stuff they use overseas. Law Austin, he also using it with the police. So it all worked together. It all worked together. Like I said, it worked together. It all worked together in a way. And they all by design. Just like Kamala Harris, the first black vice president. You know, I like Kamala Harris. Don't get me wrong. As a trans woman, as myself, as a trans woman, I like to see representation. But there's some representation you don't want. If it by the ruling class, if it by the representation by the ruling class, the first this, the first that, the first this, the first that identity politics. Because they want to use identity politics as a shield. So I don't hate Kamala Harris. I actually like Kamala Harris. I like her hair. I like her dress. But I still got called Kamala Harris on some things that she done. She did not prosecute Stephen Belushi. And then not only that, she locked up innocent brown people. It's just like Law Austin. What they use that we have these black people and all they are part of the establishment. I want real representation. I don't want no fake, they part of the establishment. They part of the establishment. Just like Law Austin don't care about he bombing them innocent brown people. And Law Austin really don't care about defunding he really don't care about defunding the police. Because he gonna use the same weapons on his own people. That's what Kamala Harris did. Kamala Harris locked up innocent black people. She have a record. She also locked up innocent black men. Cause I knew to be I'm biologically I'm a male, but I identify as a female. But when you lock up innocent man, and some might be transgender who identify as a woman, that's wrong. Kamala Harris did that. And then what really made sure that Kamala Harris never be president. She vice president. She probably been president now. Guess what she did? Tulsi Gabbard on the debate stage, she said, Kamala said, I'm the most progressive prosecutor. The most progressive prosecutor we want progressive. She was a neoliberal because she is for the same policies that Donald Trump is. Neoliberal, neoconservative. That there is no differences between the two-party system. There are no differences. I'm warning you. We know we've been screwed. My that day, Mr. Jones, and we need to talk about a lot of stuff. At the end, I think he was talking about the 1%, how we've been screwed, how the 1% take everything away, and they made sure that the middle class won't own nothing. The houses, they buying out houses left and right. The foreclosure crisis. You think that you think that by design? No, because they make sure that the middle class won't have nothing. So you go to the corporation. So you go to Yo, you begging to the corporation, oh, please save me, corporation. We know who Kamala Harris is. We know who Law Austin is. They need liberals. Joe Biden. Because they don't have no plan. They don't have no policy plan because their policy plan is similar to the Republicans. They policy plan is similar to the Republicans. Because you hear the Republicans say this same thing as the corporate Democrats. And when they get in power, um, um, they'll pretend, it's all about pretending, it's all about wrestling. Because wrestling not real. It's just political wrestling. It's just, but deep down inside, they all work together. They work for the ruling class. They work for the 1%. This is why America don't have none. This is why, and this comes from a transgender woman. Now, I predict that Donald Trump, and I was right. I said Donald Trump gonna win. I said that Russiagate was pre-proven as a nonabugger. I was right about that. And I also was right that Joe Biden was going to win. God knows this. I predict a lot of stuff. And I did, I was right. And now I was right by Joe Biden that I've been trying to tell you that who Joe Biden is. 40 years. Only difference between Joe Biden and Donald Trump, they are the same. But Joe Biden don't treat much, he got dementia. There are no differences between the two-party system. It was just one party. And guess who ruled the two-party system? One party, the rich, the elites. They ruled the one-party system. And I mean, that was my stepdad was saying before he died. His name was Mr. Jones. He was saying that before he died, like it's the 1% who taking up everything. Like the courts is owned by 1%. 1% own the courts. They own the media. They control entertainment. They control the courts. They control law. They control everything. They control law. They control the media, the courts. They control everything. The election machines owned by them. Social media is owned by the big tech oligarchy. They control everything. The grocery stores is owned by the corporation. The restaurants, most of them are, and if there is name brand restaurant, they controlled by corporations. So these food people control everything in America. Everything in America is run by these three oligarchs. These three men rule everything in America. They control what you see, what you hear, and what you plan. And once you control them things, you can make what you want to make. If you they say I'm an oligarch, I'm a billionaire. I want a candidate who gonna work for me, who gonna do my favors, and I pick them. And guess who picked Joe Biden? Wall Street, because that who control Washington. The presidents don't the president. I mean, the president don't control Wall Street. The Wall Street control the presidents. I mean, every cabinet since Reagan had corporations. Ronald Reagan was neoliberal, but I call him a neocon. But that was neoliberal started out under Reagan. People see Reagan, all the all the all the what they call that deregulation that happened in the 80s. I mean, deregulation Wall Street, deregulation, and then knowing that, and then a decade later, Bill Clinton, who turned out to be liberal, but really wasn't that liberal because he was pushing the same policies as Reagan, but it described, oh, it's not really Reagan policy, it's liberal policy, but in a way, it's the same policy because what they were pushing is neoliberalism. And neoliberalism still at the end of the day. Donald Trump is a neoliberal. Donald Trump ran as a progressive. And then but did he govern as a progressive? No. He governed as a neocon. He governed as a war hawk. But in Donald Trump did not he did, like, he bombed Syria. But Donald Trump really was not a war hawk. You know what I'm saying? He was a war hawk, but not really. He said, I don't really want to harm nobody. But you kind of did, Donald Trump. You bombed Syria. I mean, you bombed somebody's land. That means you are a warmonger. But you don't want to say you're a warmonger. You are. And then you pick Gina Haspel, who is a woman, and that when the identity politics come in. The first woman, the first that, I'm not for that. But when they use the first, you gotta be careful. Because some of these people might be the first woman, but there's a lot of first, all them people are evil people. Gina Haspel, who did torture under the George Bush administration. And Donald Trump picked her. And because Donald Trump really don't care. So if you voted for Donald Trump, you got food. You got con. Because Donald Trump conned them people. Them folk went to Donald Trump. And the reason why they went to Donald Trump is because Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton made sure. And they saw what Obama done. The 8 years of Obama, the 8 years of neoliberalism, the 8 years and Hillary. And Trump tacking Hillary to the left. You know why Hillary Clinton lost? It not because of Russia. Hillary Clinton lost because she ran a bad campaign. She came a right winger, Republican for Hillary, because that all the neoliberals want, trying to get these Republicans, and they did it on the infrastructure bill. They did it on the infrastructure bill. Are you looking at the infrastructure bill? It was $2 trillion. and they wing it down to 900 billion because the Democrats trying to get these Republicans, but they all work together. Democrat and Republicans work together. They work together to serve the oligarchs. The better you understand that, the better you know. And the better that you know, the better you be out in the street. The better you be out at protest. Because you cannot vote your way out of this shit. I'm sorry to cuss. You cannot vote your way out of this. I've been telling you for so long. You cannot vote your way out of this crap. And you know, I've been saying for a long time. Reason why America had bad roads. Are you go to McQuay Helena? You start saying that in small towns are losing jobs. In small towns like McQuay Helena, that I mean when McQuay Helena was the biggest town in this area. All these jobs are going away. You look at the inner trust. You look at the roads at McQuay Helena. You look at McQuay Helena. McQuay Helena declining because it happened in Detroit. It happened in every city I know. And this, you think these $2 trillion gonna solve that? You think these $2 trillion gonna fit McQuay Helena roads? No. The preposterous. That's not real infrastructure bill. Because if you really want real infrastructure bill, you'll tackle it on. You'll have infrastructure bill. You'll make sure that in that infrastructure bill will be, you know how much it take to really fix our roads? $10 trillion. It trillion, not billion. $10 trillion. If you want to make, but you think that $2 trillion gonna go to them roads? No, that $2 trillion gonna go to them tax breaks. They all gonna get a tax break. They all gonna get cut. Cause that Washington D.C. And all you Trump supporters out there, you got duped, you got con. All you Biden supporters, you got duped, you got con. Because they made sure that Bernie Sanders never won. And I'm going to talk about Bernie Sanders before I talk about some transgender stuff and what happened to my father. Let's talk about Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders, the guy who got cheated, the Democratic Party cheated him. They cheated him 2 times. They made sure that Bernie Sanders never win. They made sure that. They made sure he never win. Why? And if Bernie had win 2020, guess what the establishment won't? The establishment was not going to vote for Bernie. So guess who was part of the establishment? Donald Trump. Donald Trump cried, "Oh, I'm not part of the establishment," but Donald Trump is part of the establishment. Donald Trump took the money from these people. That's who he is. He said, "Oh, I'm not part of that." No, Donald Trump is a billionaire. So what Donald Trump know about working poor? Fox News said, these Republicans said, Donald Trump is a blue collar billionaire. Blue collar my ass. I'm sorry to cuss. If you too, I'm sorry to cuss. With blue collar is Donald Trump. Donald Trump is a rich man, just like Hillary Clinton, just like Joe Biden. There is no differences. The only because they go to your wedding, they go to your funeral. But guess what? The establishment don't want Donald Trump. But Donald Trump want to be part of it, in which he is part of it because he got $1 billion. He don't want to be, the establishment do not want Donald Trump. Because he go against the establishment. Because Donald Trump, when Trump was president, people out there protest. There were a bunch of protests on Donald Trump. Now since Biden got president, no protests, no just not protests, not at all. So there was no protest, not at all. There was no protest. There was no social movement because people were protesting. They're not protesting now under Joe Biden. They really not. So that tell you something about it. Because the government don't want people to protest. They don't want people to see. And Donald Trump put an ugly face to the American empire. He put an ugly face to the whole entire system. That people saw that for the first time the system is not working. You can't vote your way out of this. Oh, every 4 years, these white neoliberalism, they come out there, say, oh, vote for one side. Vote for what outside, whatever name. Outside get office. What outside done for the black community? Nothing. What they use to get out and vote? All they doing, turning the black people against. It turned more black people to the right wing. It turned more black people into in the hands of Donald Trump. And that's what they did in South Carolina. They made sure that Bernie Sanders never win. They made sure that Clyburn was rooting for Joe Biden. Clyburn is the problem. It's not showing Auburn, the black neoliberal and the white neoliberal want you to think that, oh, sure, Auburn the problem. No, the real problem is they made sure that black people never hear from Bernie Sanders. They made sure that black people never hear from voices from socialist policy. It's socialism they don't want. But people ain't buying it now. People not buying it now. You go to Detroit, you go to Baltimore. People see. I've been to Detroit. I've been to Baltimore. I've been to France. I've been to all these cities. And what I see is that the downtown area looks so pretty. But you go past the downtown area, you see a lot of bright, you see a lot of houses that people don't want. And they fixing it up for the white neoliberal to move to downtown. That's all it is. Are you hear about Detroit is coming back? No. Detroit not coming back. If Detroit would come back, they would build the black neighborhood. But they don't want to do that. And I've been saying that for a long time. They don't want to build in the black neighborhood. They don't want to build because if they build in the black neighborhood, what they use. And I've been saying for a long time. That's why they don't want Bernie Sanders in the black neighborhood. They don't want black people to vote for Bernie Sanders because if black people vote for Bernie Sanders will bring change to the black neighborhood. Bernie Sanders' message will bring change, but they don't want it to happen. They don't want Bernie's message to get out. They made sure that Bernie's message don't get out. So they blocked Bernie. They blocked him. They blocked his message. So in a way, the time won. Obama really was one to screw Bernie Sanders in the back. Because it was Obama who told Mayor Pete and Amy Klobuchar to drop out. So all that talk about, oh, Bunny is American crafts, Bunny did, Bunny that, but the establishment don't like Bunny. They hate Bunny. But if I was a billionaire, you got socialism or you got fascism. And if I was a billionaire, I would choose fascism. Why? Socialism, that means the workers get the means of production. That what they hate. They hate a guy like Bernie Sanders because Bernie Sanders will give the workers the power, and they don't want it. So they don't want Bernie Sanders. They don't want Bernie Sanders. They made sure that Bernie Sanders' message never get out. They made sure that Bernie Sanders' message never get out in the mainstream. So they cheated him. They did 2 times. Oh, the times I'm gonna stay out. No. The corporate media was part of it because Bernie won La Battle. They were talking about socialism. No, socialism is so bad. Socialism did. It's just propaganda. Because what corporate media? They'll pay propagandists. They're there to get paid by the ruling class. They're there to get paid by the ruling class. That who pay them. Fox News, MSNBC, CNN, they're all the same. They are all neoliberal, neoconservative. You got neoliberal, neoconservative going on. And they're all controlled by one group of people. They are controlled by the billionaires. You got 3 guys. They are the most powerful person in the world. The first guy is Jeff Bezos. He is the richest man in the world. He controls Washington Post. He controls Amazon. He controls everything. If you control Amazon, you control Washington Post, you control everything. And get what Jeff Bezos did to Chris Pauls. He fired him. He told Amazon, don't unionize, because if Amazon unionized, he can't make money. That all they care about is making money for themselves. They're not making money for you. They're making themselves billionaire. Jeff Bezos is a billionaire. He is the biggest billionaire. He controls everything. He made sure that Bernie never win. He's a billionaire. That's who they are. And you got Bill Gates, Microsoft. How, I like Microsoft. Now, if it comes to Windows, those, I would have a Windows machine. So I like Linux, it's okay. I would have a Windows because Microsoft is number 1. But did they make Windows 8? Windows 8 was bad. Windows Vista was bad. Windows ME was bad. Other than that, they had good products. Bill Gates is the number 1, number 3 in that top list. He buying out farmland. I'm not there to help farmers. You think the farmers gonna get help by Bill Gates? No, it's about to make him rich. He owned the farmer. Okay, I want all the farms. Oh, they come to me. More money to me. That's how the oligarchs think. And you have a guy like Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders getting there. I can't have Bernie Sanders be president. I can't have Mike Terrell be president. I can't have these people can be president. Because if they be president, I lose my money. But even so, they got a bunch of money. But they cannot add Bernie Sanders to get it. They cannot add Mike Terrell get it. Mike Gabble. They can't add Mike Gabble get it. They can't add Tulsi Gabbard get it. They can't add Elizabeth Warren get it. Because if they get it, Elizabeth Warren, Bernie Sanders, Tulsi Gabbard, Mike Gabble, they don't want these people to be president because they people are the threat. They are a threat to the working class. And I put Elizabeth Warren in there. A lot of people don't like Elizabeth Warren. I put her in the list. The Diamond don't want her neither. But say it like this. They make sure that Bernie Sanders never win. And it on the sign. Reason why you don't have $2,000 stimulus check, reason why you don't have $15 minimum wage, reason you don't have free college, because they're neoliberal, and Joe Biden is pushing neoliberalism. Joe Biden and Donald Trump, they are the same. There is no difference between neither of these two, or they are practically the same people. All they doing is push neoliberal and neoconservative ideals. All they are is warmongers, and that's it. They won't provide you any relief. And you just got to depend on the government. I say you cannot depend on the government. You just can't. Sorry to say that. Stuff like that, but Mike Gabble passed away. Like I said about Mike Gabble, he's not gonna have a funeral. I hear no mainstream media will talk about Mike Gabble. He want to put the Pentagon Papers in. He want to make sure that this is what your government is doing. You say your government is doing good. The American government is not doing good. They are not doing good. They are pushing a lot of evil stuff in America. They are pushing it. They are pushing the wars. Mike Gabble exposed that. Mike Gabble on the debate day. And they made sure that Mike Gabble would never be on the debate stage again. Because they can't have voices like that. Same on the Republican side. Ron Paul. Ron Paul was a Bernie Sanders. You can say that Ron Paul is the Bernie Sanders of the Republican Party. They made sure that they made sure that Ron Paul never be president. Because you have somebody want to pull out the war. You have some Ron Paul want to pull out the war. Ron Paul want to get rid of the Fed. Ron Paul want to get rid of the Fed. The Fed is printing out money left and right, but it's not going to you. It's going to the big banks. They're pushing, but the Republicans can't have that because the Republicans and the Democrat Party get their money by the corporations. They get their money by the corporation. That who rule. The corporation rule everything. That who pay them. The corporations. It's not the other way around. Are you any president looking out for us? No, they looking out for the corporations. Oh, the mainstream, it's just campaign promise. But if you promise something, you got to deliver. That's what I say. Mike Gabble not going to get a John McCain funeral. Oh no, oh no. You think the establishment gonna allow that? You think the establishment gonna allow Mike Gallo get a funeral like John McClane? No. Only reason why John McClane got a funeral because he's a woman, because he served the establishment. So he get a funeral like that. If you serve the establishment, you make money, you get a funeral like John McClane. That's what he get for selling out. Whether he was a state senator or not. That's what he get. Well, why you think Megan McClain on the booth? We why Megan can't talk about her father, because her father was part of the establishment. It's nepotism. I mean, that's how the rich kid get in. I mean, you think the rich kid get in by hard work? No. You think that Chelsea Clinton got in on the board? No, only reason why she got in because her mama and daddy were president. Because her mom and daddy were presidents. Her mom and daddy were presidents. I can say Hillary because Hillary was under Obama administration. I can say that Hillary was president because they mom and daddy presidents. If they mom and daddy president, they could do things. So like I said, they mom and daddy president, they could do things. So they get on that board. They got on the board. They made on the board. They got their money from Wall Street. Joe Biden said, I say before I talk about transgender and my past and my daddy, by the boards. How you think Joe Biden's son made it on the boards? You think Joe Biden's son made it because he know about energy? No. He made because the company was talking about influence from Joe Biden himself. That's how it works. That's how it works in Washington. Chelsea Clinton, Megan McClain, and Donald Trump's sons, Joe Biden's son, they rich kids. They don't know nothing. They know what a day in their life. I never see them working hard work. They pretend like, oh, Donald Trump's son, I work. No. You call this work? No, you work for Wall Street. You work for the military industrial complex. That's not real work. The real work is helping people. The real work is making your community ain't think about this money, ain't think about this wealth. I want to help my community. That will work. I mean, you call that working for a corporation will work? No. It's about making money and making yourself rich. Mm-hmm. I think that it. I talked about that for 40 minutes, you know. So that talk about the video was gonna be transgender related. All right, acceptance. Like I said, you if you want to be a trans lady, you know, I don't wear a dress and a wig all the time, you know. I do look more like a guy, you could say, but I'm a trans lady, you know. So I'm a trans lady. You know, I do have some masculine features, but you know, I get called yes sir. I'm not a yes sir. I'm a man, but I identify as a woman now. But I don't wear a dress and a wig, you know. Sometimes people see me and they ask Emily, "Where your dress at?" I don't wear. Said, "Where your wig at?" It's too hot. It's too hot to wear my wig. I want to wear my wig. It's too hot. It's too no. If I wear my dress, then I gotta wear my wig, and you know. Other than that, if I gotta wear my dress, then I gotta wear my wig. It's like something like that. But if order to make it a long time, you got to accept that you're a trans woman. If you're not, you'll be what they call that detransition. And I don't want detransition. I like being a trans lady. I still wear lady clothes. I'm still Emily. So I look more. I still got shave my facial hair. I still have some facial hair. I still have some chest hair. But I'm a trans lady. I'm Emily. I have chest hair and I have facial hair. I don't like it, but it is what it is. But I say, all to make it a long time as a trans lady, you gotta have acceptance. You gotta accept yourself as a trans lady, and that is that you gotta see yourself as a woman. If you don't see yourself as a woman, you see yourself as a guy, you won't make it, because you know that is grammar. But in a way, sometimes I don't like that. Oh, wear your makeup and your wigs and your dresses and stuff. But that's what you want to do. You want to be a lady, so that's what ladies do. It's not grammar. I buy it, but I see a lot of guys who want to be trans lady, and they think it's so grammar. It's not a grammar life. If you want to be transgender, you gotta do it for yourself. I keep telling you, translate. You want to be transgender. Don't let nobody pressure you. Say, I'm transgender and identify as a lady. If you identify as a lady, you're a lady. Nobody should not be calling you a man. But I still have some people in my family do call me a man. I'm not a man. I'm a woman. I have one time my brother. He still call. I'm not a man. I'm a woman. But you gonna have some people still calling me a man. Half of my family still call me a man. Still call me he. I'm a she. Identify as a girl now. I'm a trans woman. I'm not a he, but they still gonna call me. Half of my family don't accept me as a trans woman. But I don't need your acceptance. I'm doing it for me. If you don't like me being transgender woman, well, you don't got to like it. And just like this, I was watching a guy had his skirt on. He had pantyhose on. And he said, I like wearing skirt. I like wearing pantyhose. I like wearing bras and panties. If you like wearing them, who I could say that you can't wear them? Then I be wrong. You have the right to be what you want to be. So you want to wear a dress and a wig, and you want to go like get the set change operation, or you want to have titties, which I have titties, but I want bigger titties. It like, yes, I want to have bigger titties. I want to have a vagina. If that what make you happy, you gonna do it. I say you to be transgender and did what it like to be transgender. I don't watch a lot of these transgender women because they have a wrong idea what being transgender. So I'm gonna go on. I'm gonna bring these people who detransition. No, just like Bray White, and that's my problem with Bray White and a lot of these trans women. Oh, they're gonna say, "Oh, you're not really trans." Who am I could say you're trans enough? If you identify as a trans woman, you are a trans woman. Like Stephanie Crowder said. Stephanie Crowder said on Dana Roach show that I'm a trans woman. And a lot of these trans women still calling Stephanie Stephen. You are no better than these transophobes who go around attacking you and picking you. If Stephanie Crowder say identify as a trans woman, she's a trans woman. I don't care who she is. She's a trans woman with a bill. Sometimes I don't wear a dress at all. Sometimes I don't wear a wig. I'm still a trans woman. I still wear my bras and panties. My name's still Emily. You don't gotta wear a dress and a wig all the time. If you like wearing pants, sometimes I like wearing pants, but sometimes I like wearing dresses. You wear what make you happy. You be what make you happy. That's how you live a long time as a transgender woman. That's how you make it as a transgender woman. You know, they are doing, a lot of these transgender woman YouTubers are not doing the same old stuff. And now they're doing the same old stuff a lot of these trans folks were doing. And I had one lady say, "Oh, you're not transgender. Who are you to judge and say I'm not transgender?" I went to transphobia. Half my family did not accept me. So you don't know me. You don't know my spirits. I am a black transgender woman. I'm a plus size black transgender woman. I came out almost 3 years ago, and then in a way, half of my family members don't want to deal with me. Half of my people don't want to deal with me. I have been told, "Oh, you can't go to the family reunion. Oh, because you transgender." You don't know my life. You don't know my story. And this is come from a white transgender woman on YouTube. Who are you to judge? I don't know you, honey. You don't know me. You say, "Are you really trans?" Who would say that? Because I defended Stephanie Crowder? Oh, I defended Stephanie Crowder. If Stephanie says she's a trans woman, she's a trans woman. I don't care what Samantha Nook say. Oh, no woman day for you. No, I know Pride Month for Stephanie Crowder. I don't care what Stephanie done. I don't care what Stephen or Stephanie done. If she identifies as a trans woman, she's a trans woman. My problem with a lot of these trans women on YouTube, they are acting just like they are judging people on their appearances. And they acting just like these transphobes who go around attacking it. "Oh, you're not with trans. Oh, you're not with trans enough." Now, a lot of these white transgender YouTubers who had a set change operation, "Oh, I'm ultra feminine. Oh, I'm ultra feminine. I'm a white trans woman. I get a million views. Oh, I get $2,000. I get 2,000 comments, and I just barely get 2 or 3 comments. I don't want to be like them. Who I could say who is trans enough? Dustin said, I like wearing pantyhose. I like wearing skirts." Or were you gonna say? Are you gonna say that? Are you gonna say he not transgender enough? Who are you to judge? Who are you to cast punching on? Come on. He said, "I don't care if you like it or not. I support justice. I support men who want to wear dresses. I know a couple of them. I went to New York. I saw a man wear a dress. There's some guys like Nas X wear a dress. You wear a dress. So I said, if that make you happy, Kid Curly wear a dress. But you also get it in the black neighborhood. I'm gonna talk about that in the pretty soon by a lot of these masculine guys, who don't want to get in touch with their feminine self, who think, oh man, we're interested, oh, 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 it's something wrong. It like, oh, 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 it's a gay agenda. It's not gay agenda. Only they tell you to be yourself. If you transgender, be yourself. But if you don't want to see a guy wearing a dress, you don't got to look at it. You don't got to comment. Like I told one guy, I said, he said, I watched you. When you, it was a black guy. He said, I watched you when you wearing your dresses. And but when I saw you wearing your bras and panties, oh, I deleted you. I said, I don't care. I don't care you delete me. Because if you don't want to see me wearing bras and pants, you don't got to see me. You don't got to look. This is a free country, whether you like it or not. Transgender people have rights. You have a right to do whatever you want to do. It's just like Stephanie Crowder have a right to do what she want to do. Do I agree with a lot of things that Stephanie Crowder doing to the trans community? Because to Stephanie Crowder, she thinks transgender is a choice. She thinks that gender dysphoria is made up. No, Stephanie Crowder is wrong. Do I agree with a lot of stuff that Stephanie Crowder? No. But she said identify as a woman. You're a woman. No end but about that shit. I'm sorry to cuss. But I have been tagged. I have been tagged putting Harry Styles wearing a dress. Oh, I said, Harry Styles not transgender. Well, but now these days you start seeing that the cross dressers and the transgender are joining together because they're different groups. But now you start seeing people, the cross dressers and the transgender people, like one total group of fashion people. Or I got come and say, oh, Harry Styles not with it. Harry Styles is not with it. Oh, using outdated terms. And this comes from a white transgender woman. Lady, who are you to judge me? You don't know me. I came out 3 years ago. And then all that I get from the white woman on YouTube, a lot of attacks. Oh, your breasts. Girl, my breast is beautiful, honey. I like my breasts. One lady would talk about my breasts like, oh, them thing. Who you talk? And guess what? A lot of these, guess what? A lot of these white trans women, you see their tears ain't that big. Their tears not that big. And they can tell me, oh, I've been on estrogen for so long. I've been on estrogen for so long. My tears ain't grown. I've been on estrogen for a long time. My tears have grown. So in a way, why you focusing on my titties? I got titties. I know some trans women don't even have titties, and they come to me. I know one trans girl, and I do like some white trans woman on YouTube. I like Hannah and she said, I want breasts, and I said, Hannah, you gotta get some breast queens. You gotta do a breast massage. That way you get your breasts, honey. That way you get your titties grow. You see my titties shake? These are real, honey. These are real thing, honey. These are my titties, honey. I will. Let me show you this bra I put on, honey. Let me show you this bra. I put this sassy bra under this titty. But I can't fit it, but I'm going to try to grow my breasts. I'm going to grow this bra. Ooh, honey. I said, who are you? I said, this white trans woman said, how do you get titties, honey? I told her, she said, put some socks in. I said, lady, don't put no damn sock in that thing. I said, you go on here and get some breast cream. You rub it up on that thing. You got size your breast, girl. Pretty soon you're going to have titties like me. You're going to say, ooh, I finally got titties, honey. Ooh. Ooh. I think she'll pre-op. But anyway, I don't know if she wants surgery or not. I'm not there telling people, oh, you must get surgery. That's up to you if you want to get. So I might make this video. I'm gonna stop at 1:30. I've been out here for an hour and 15 minutes. So we'll stop at 1:30. Okay. All right. And like July I told, I like Anna. I do like Chloe Connection. I like a lot of white transgender woman YouTubers, but since that incident, I don't know how I watched them. But because like, I got a lot of fat by Harry Styles, I got a lot of fat by Stephanie Crowder. Oh, don't cool Stephanie. Who are you, Savannah Nuts? Who are you, Savannah Lutz with LUX? Who are you to judge? And Blair White have detransitters. I would not have that. You don't see gay people. You don't see gay people having at former gay people to talk about. That's something you don't do. If you gay, why would you have a person news to be gay? I can't understand that. Okay, I news to be gay, and what they do, it go around attacking the gay community. Now you can't have that. And just like these former transgender people, all they do go attacking trans community, and it happened all the time. Well, when you like Bell White, when you give these people who detransit, if you give them a board, what they gonna do is go around attacking the trans community. You don't do that. There's a person who detransition, made queer. If you detransition, I'm not gonna have you on my show. I'm not gonna have you on my show to go around attacking trans people. If you, I just leave them alone, or go on the 700 Club, or go to where you bash trans people at. Don't give them a board, because if you give them a board, they'll go around attacking the trans people. And that's why I told Bell White. I said, don't do that, because you do that, what are they gonna do? They're gonna go attacking the trans people. They're gonna attack the trans woman. The trans woman gonna get attacked. She gonna get mocked. She gonna get ridiculed. And I see it all the time by people who did the transition. They use that to attack the trans community. They use that to attack the trans community, and that also bring on more transphobia. That bring on more transphobia, because people think, oh, this person knew to be transgender. Like, oh, it's not a choice. Oh, you choose this lifestyle. To them, you have a person who detransition. They'll use that to go attack the trans woman. They use that to attack the trans woman and say, okay, I knew to be trans, so I'm going to go attacking the trans community. I'm going to attack the people who help me become trans. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to go around taking people who help me become trans. I'm not going to go around taking people who help me become the person who I am today. By doing that, that's what you doing. You giving them a force, they'll go around using, tagging the trans people, and also bring further transphobia to the trans community. And to them, it's a choice. They see a transgender is a choice, but in reality, it's not a choice. Because you are born female. You're supposed to be born female. What happened in the room, testosterone got mixed up. And when testosterone in the body, you had a female body in the womb in the mother womb. Let's say you have a mother womb. In that body is a female child. If the female child gets exposed with testosterone, that changes the female child into a male child in the womb. And all this go on in the womb. That's what transsexualism is. A trans woman brain, like me, is similar to my mama or my sister. That is the truth. No, that what happened. That what called transsexualism. That is, but a lot of people don't want to believe that because they listen to a lot of these former trans people. They don't know nothing about trans people. They tag the trans people, they mock the trans people, they ridicule the trans people. I don't give them no voices. If I see a detransition, you can't come on my show. If you're not transgender, you can't come on my show. You just can't come. Cause you come on my show, I'm built for you. Because if you detransition, I hope you know what you're doing. Because one lady detransition, she came a man again, and guess what? Now I'm get what? Now she living her life new to be a man. Okay, she started out her life as a man. She came a woman, and now she's a woman again. Get what? She had her vagina turned back into a penis. And now she messed herself up. Now she have a penis, and then she have facial surgery. That's why I say if you detransition, be careful. Don't listen to a lot of these religion. I mean, if it comes to religion, I don't listen to religion. Oh, pay way to gain. It don't work that way. If you want your surgery, I'm gonna have my surgery. I'm not removing. Let's say I have breast implants. I'm not moving my breast implants. Let's say I have a vagina. I'm not getting rid of that. Why should I get rid of it and then go back living my life as a man, and then I regret that I have my penis, and then I gotta get that removed again. You gotta make up your mind who you are, and you can't add religion and a lot of these ex gay members, ex trans people. They don't know nothing about trans because last time they been in the trans community, probably was in the 80s or 90s. Because they no longer trans. So why give them voice? Why the 700 Club give them any voice? Bray White is a white woman. I disagree with her. She transgender. I disagree with her. Don't give these people any voice. This is my tag on Blair White. My brother, I don't care if Blair White is a Republican. I don't care if she's for Donald Trump. My biggest problem, she be having on these people who detransition will come back later on, use that against her for being transgender. You don't give these people any voice. You don't give these people a say. And if I meet a person who detransition, and if I have my show, they're not gonna be on my show. They're not gonna have a say on my show. Don't give them any voice, because you give a voice, they'll use against you. They'll use against the trans community. That who they are. They use against the trans community. They'll use against you. And I'm talking about the 700 Club. So don't give them any voices. Don't give them a voice they will use against you. Because when they use against you, oh yeah, like the 700 Club, Shoney Table Talk, they have transgender people up there. Knew to be transgender. Oh, I knew to be transgender, but only God. And you realizing, a lot of folk, we were never transgender anyway. Sorry about that. A lot of these people, we were never transgender. Sorry about it. A lot of people, we were never transgender anyway. The thought of it, and they really want. They really want transgender. A lot of them would just, they went to a psychiatrist. The psychiatrist said, "Oh, you transgender," but they never questioned the psychiatrist. And Walt Hale. Walt Hale knew to be Goya. He knew to be a transgender woman. So he'll go on the 700 Club and attack a transgender woman. That's why I do not lie to these people who detransition. You don't lie to them. And what Blair White is doing is wrong. Because you giving them a voice, the gold mine, using that against the trans community. Because she's doing stuff like that. That's why I don't like. You don't give them a voice. They'll go use it. They'll go tagging the trans people. They make sure that, okay, if you want to say it like that, trans is a charge. You choose it like that. But in reality, we didn't choose this way. I didn't choose to become a girl. I was destined to become a girl. I was supposed to become a girl. And then testosterone changed my girl body into a boy body. So I just deal with that. So you having people on your show who hate transgender people. It just better not have them on. Don't give them a voice. Blair White, don't give them a voice. I don't care if Blair White have a penis or not. I have a penis. I don't like it. I hate having a penis. I wish I had a vagina. I don't care about her genitalia. I care about that she have on the people who go around attacking trans people. They will be used against you. I don't care. Or they're not bashing trans people. They will use against them. That's all I got to say about it. Shortly before I go, anybody who live around McClellan saw the report that Mr. Jones had passed away. Mr. Jones, he died from cancer. Um, for he was a stepfather. He was a father figure. He was all right, but and not speaking ill about it, but he really didn't too much like gay people and trans people. He really too much didn't like gay or trans people. I mean, one time I ride with Mr. Jones, and Mr. Jones one day saw me in a dress and he freaked out. And he saw me in a dress, he got mad, and he not perfect, But I mean, one time he said, "If I were a Christian man, I won't give you a ride." And I told Mr. Jones, I call him Bud, and I said, "I'm not gay, I'm transgender." I said, "You gotta give me a ride." But anyway, he did give me a ride. But I think he never did too much like gay and trans people. But other than that, he always helped out. He always was a father figure to me. I always look up to him. I said, "That my daddy, Bud Jones." I mean, one time I told Bud, I said, "You my daddy, honey." He died from cancer, stage 4 cancer. Yep, stomach cancer. He rests in peace. He rests in peace. I miss him today. I wish I had him. He's not perfect. He helped, but he also didn't like gay people. He also didn't like trans people. But I'm not gonna hate him for that. It may somebody did something when he was a neighbor. I don't know. I don't. It's just a lot of transphobia, a lot of homophobe going on. A lot of people just don't want to say, "Oh, I'm they go around attacking the gay. They go around attacking trans people." That was Mr. Jones done. I'm not saying that he perfect, but he gotta get careful for what he did to the gay and the lesbians. The gay and the trans people. They got family too. You like I really didn't like it when what he done. I'm not saying that Bud was perfect. No, he was not perfect. No, he was judgmental. He always judged people. Other than that, but I don't hate Mr. Jones. He was a father to me. He was there for me. He always took care of me and my mom. He always took care of us. Other than that, and I watch Law and Order. Get where I see Gay Pack, a gay political committee. Yeah, that on Law and Order. They want their gay episodes, stuff like that. But other than that, he really did too much like gay people. He didn't like trans people. Other than that, but yeah, before he was dying, he really didn't want me to be trans. But it what it is, it what I am now. I accept that who I am. I embrace my inner female self. I became a woman, trans woman. I embrace my womanhood. It all about embracing who you is inside, not hiding no more. So I got tired hiding who I really was. I was wearing dresses. That I've been wearing dresses since I was 10 years old. I got tired hiding it. When you get sick, tired hiding it, but you live in a small community, you know, you got to be straight. I try to be straight until I can't be straight no more. But that how it is. That how it goes. And most community like McQuay Helena. Um, so I'm about log out. I've been talking for 1 hour and 35 minutes. This is my longest record that I ever spoke on live. You saw me eat, you saw me talk, you saw me drink, and you saw me in my bra. You saw me in my pink bra. And where's my panties at? My parents all well there. I'm not gonna show you. I'll show you next time. But you saw me, and I say be yourself. That's how you gonna survive being transgender. You're not gonna survive through a lot of transphobic attacks. But other than that, I'm gonna get ready to go. And I'm just saying, be yourself. I would do a video on black men wearing dresses, and but not today. I've been talking for so long. I'm gonna do a video about black men wearing dresses, and some black men don't like it, especially the masculine type who don't want to spoil their femininity. I'm gonna do a video on that. Like I'm gonna do a lot of videos. I got a lot of video. I got a space channel. I got uploads of video there. I got a lot of channels we got to do. All right. I gotta say goodbye. See y'all later. All right.